Okay, are we good? Oh, God. Alright, I'm thinking you guys can see me. I'm hoping you guys can see me. We just lost internet again. So I apologize about that, you guys. Very annoying. I'm kind of trying to bring my chat log back so I can reconnect with you guys. You're gonna have to give me a second though. Oh, it looks like maybe it's all good. Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't look like I have anybody in here. I'm really sorry, guys. I actually reset my router earlier today to try and get it all figured out. I'm going to hop into this chat over here, and oh yeah, it looks like that. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know if you guys can see me. Oh, okay. It looks like everybody's still here. I'm sorry about that, guys. I legitimately I reset my router today, and everything seemed fine. And obviously, it's been going just fine for almost the first hour. But it looks like we're still having trouble. I'm gonna have to contact my service provider and give them a bad time about it because I don't know why this keeps happening. It's driving me insane. I did try contacting them not too long ago and went through a lot of trouble with that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you guys are hanging out here, and thank you so much for being here and finding the stream again. And I apologize that all that happened just now. So it looks like T Love T made it back. Your boy Lettuce made it back. Dragon's Lair. We got Clay Clay. What's up, brother? We got Sam Dunn and Jerry Merritt, who says congrats on 100. Thank you so much. Okay, so I like the suggestion of must also discard a legendary card. So that might be a little bit better. For anybody, because we just immediately started in the middle of this, I will say, in the previous stream that we were doing, we were working on magic cards, and the stream cut out, and I started a new one, and we're all here, and we're talking about cards, and we're having a good time. So, Lettuce says it would be fair at blue-black. Well, see, that's the thing, is I don't want the black, so we gotta change this. I'm thinking if target creature is a legendary creature, okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. Control X, put it down here. And I'm going to put, if target creature is a legendary creature, that creature's owner puts that creature's owner puts. Hold on. So I want to say if target creature is a legendary creature, hold on. I gotta look up a different card real quick. Give me just a second. Basically, we were talking about memory lapse so much that I think I'm going to go the memory lapse route, because I think that will work better for how this card functions. Blah, 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 blah. If that spell is countered this way, put on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard. Okay, so I think what it would be is if a legendary creature would be returned to the owner to, wait, is it there? How do they, hold on a second. Okay, so it's returned this way. Got it. That's what it would be. Returned this way. Okay. Legendary creature would be returned this way. That creature's owner puts Oh, okay. Okay, put it on top of its owner's library instead. Turn this way. Return this way. Put it on top of its owner's library instead. I think that's how it's supposed to be presented. Yeah. Okay, okay. So that's what I think I want it to be. So I think that... And the fact that it's a sorcery makes it so that it's less powerful than an actual memory lapse. Because I think that if this was at instant speed, it would be way scarier. And then the next thing, just so I can set the precedent to stop doing this, I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of the tribal stuff so that everybody can sleep more comfortably tonight knowing that I am in the process of removing all forms of tribalism in this set. Yeah, so Lettuce was saying that it would be fair at blue-black, but if you're going to go blue, you should make it 3 instead. So, Legendary, return it to the top of its library instead. It should be 3. Why not just discard a historic permanent? I mean, it's a little different because there's a legendary theme, and this isn't based on historic, and historic would affect so many more things. So, like, historic would be sagas, artifacts, and legendary creatures, which is a wide range of things that I don't want to be targeted by this spell. So I'm not going to go the historic route. It's a modal spell. Choose one bounce star creature or tempo target legendary creature. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that seems alright. But you think it should be 3 instead of 2? I think that's alright. I mean, it would be like, yeah. I think I'd be okay with seeing it at 3. I think that's alright. I think I'm okay with that. That looks more balanced. That seems more comfortable in common. And I mean, in all seriousness, because I can think of a card, like there's, if you guys have ever seen the card Temporal Eddy, Temporal Eddy is basically it's a sorcery that costs 4, 2 blue and 2 colorless, and it says it's a sorcery and it says return target creature or artifact to the top of its owner's library. So, and that's a common and sorcery, and it targets creatures and artifacts. So I think the fact that this one is a cheaper version of that card, and it's primarily to return cards to the hand, but it can also, if it meets the right conditions, it can target legendaries and then also hurt more. I think that's got that sweet balance level, like just right, where it's like the right cost for the right kind of effects, where it can be slightly more powerful than normal if you meet a very specific condition. So I think I really like that. Dragon's Lair Gaming says, had to use the little boy's room. I defer all changes on this card to Lettuce. Yeah, he's very good. Lettuce says, nothing puts something on top for less than that anymore. Yeah, I would agree. I could see that. It's because they realized after making a whole bunch of different cards that used to do things like this at much cheaper costs, and they used to be more abused more often, they realize this effect is way too powerful. And that's what I love about it, is because when you read the effect of what it's doing, it doesn't feel powerful when you read it. But when you play with it, it gives you a whole new understanding and appreciation of what it is mechanically designed to do. It's very interesting that way. Dragon's Lair Gaming says, Temporal Eddy sounds like a sleazy guy that operates a time machine. Yes. It's a pretty good card. I actually have a whole bunch of copies of Temporal Eddy because I used to play a lot of Time Spiral back in the day. So I have an insane amount of Time Spiral cards. So you know what? We're going to take a break. And we're going to open up my package because it's definitely time to open up the package. I don't know if my sissy is still here. I feel bad because I went on for so long talking about cards, which I don't think my sister is super interested in, but she really wants me to open the package, and I put it off for a long amount of time, and I think we're going to do it now. So Let me see. I'm going to kind of change up the view just a smidge bit so you guys can kind of see what kind of shenanigans I'm up to. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab... Ooh! Uh-oh. 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 I don't know if you guys can still see me. I made a big boo-boo. Okay, don't mind me. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't question it. It's all okay. Everything is fine. There's no need to worry. And I'm just going to expand my beautiful face all across the screen. That's right. Ooh, there we go. Hey, there's a good position. What do you guys think? Is this good? Do you like my beautiful eyes? Do you like my pepper is sitting in the middle of the screen right below my lips. So, you know what? We're gonna just temporarily get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. All right. Habs is gonna expose his package. That's right. All right. So I got this big, gigantic, freaking package, and I'm gonna try and open this up on here. I think I know what it is. Like, my sister was telling me all about it in private. Or, well... Okay, so a while ago she was telling me all about it. And we're about to see if it is what I think it is. So, let's go ahead and crack this baby open. It is absolutely covered in tape. And, I do hope my sister gets a chance to watch this. I feel like I might have scared her away with all the magic talk. Because my sister's not really much of a magic lady. Which is funny because I thought that I remembered my sister playing Magic when I was little, but I guess I wasn't right. She told me that her friends used to play Magic when she was younger, so maybe that's what I was thinking of. But oh, Smeeboo's on her way. Is she in the Discord? Is that why? Let me see. Let me see if Smeeboo's in the Discord. She might be having some trouble. I could also, like, contact her, like, personally and see if she'll, see if she can, come and hang out with us while I open this. Okay. Alright. There we go. So I went ahead and texted her, let her know that I am actually, opening up the package. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to open this bad boy up. And, oh yeah, okay, so she was worried. She was like, hey, your internet went down. It's back up again. Sorry. Been having internet troubles lately. There we go. Okay. So she'll probably be in here pretty soon. Here's what I will do, though. Look at these. I got little air packages. How cool is that? Should I pop one? I'm going to pop one. Yeah! I can't pop it. It won't pop. Why won't it pop? It won't pop. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. It's like a firework going off. It's like a firework. All right. Kind of moving some things around in here. Are you guys all feeling that amazement? The amazement of trying to figure out what's in the box. Here, so I'll give you a tip. It's a 20-pound package. And yes, I had to go into town, and I had to take the bus to get into town. And then I had to carry it home a couple of blocks. And it was a bit of a challenge getting it, but I managed to pull it off, and I'm quite pleased with myself with what I managed to pull off. That was my workout for the day. I definitely sweated up a storm, but it was fine. It was all good. Yeah, you guys like all the plastic stuff? I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. What could it be? What could it be? Whatever could it be? Dragon Slayer says that's a really big box for a small cat. Okay, so I'm actually kind of having some trouble getting this thing out of here. Get all of the plastic out of here. It's everywhere. Oh God, why? I may or may not be buying time also. I'm hoping my sister can get in here so she can see this. Okay, maybe I should just kind of... Ah! It's so heavy in here. Alright. Alright. Not sure if she's here yet. But I'm going to start pulling it out. I'm whipping it out. Can you hear it? Can you hear all the plastic? That's right. I'm tantalizing you guys. Tantalizing everybody with it. That's right. Oh, she's back! Hey, sis. I'm sorry about losing the stream on you, sis. I've been having internet trouble lately, and I had to reset my router earlier today, which I thought would take care of the problem. But that apparently wasn't enough, so I'm going to have to call my internet provider and find out what the heck they're doing. Alright, so now I'm going to officially try and pull this thing out. Oh, ah, ah, okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, so, alright, what I believe this is, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is this is supposed to be my new streaming computer. That's right. So, this is a computer of some sort, and I don't know all the details on it, because I'm not, I don't know. It was a surprise. And this is like a custom-built computer that my sister and her awesome husband put together for me, specifically for the purpose of streaming and playing games and hanging out with you guys. So, there it is. Core, what is that, Core 6, I guess? Something like that. And sis is yelling at me, screaming at me to open it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my knife and slice this baby open. Okay. Alright. This thing is taped like crazy. But I mean, that's probably a good thing, because, you know, it kind of like traveled all across America to get to me, basically. My sis is saying fully open it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's really in there. It's really in there. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Gah! 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 Are you not entertained? Look at this, I can't get it out. Are you not entertained? Okay. I gotta get creative with this. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get this out. Oh, I did it! I did it! Okay. I pulled it off. I got it. Alright, so this thing is very, I gotta say, this thing is definitely lighter than my normal streaming computer, which is awesome. Because that was one of the things I really wanted, was I wanted a much lighter computer. Because I do actually carry my computer out and about from room to room throughout my house. So that is very nice knowing that I have a lighter computer to work with. It looks like that's the bottom. Wait, is that the bottom? No, that's the side. So this is the bottom, because this has got feet. Okay, so this is the top then. Oh my God, that's awesome. The top of the computer has a little Calvin face on it from Calvin and Hobbes, because I'm a big Calvin and Hobbes fan. I actually have, actually all of the Calvin and Hobbes books. So That's really cool. Okay, so, by the way, check it out. Blah. Blah. That's so cool. Okay, so, oh my god, this thing is awesome. Whoa. Let's see, so, oh, what's going on here? So it looks like this is the power button, I think? And then it says powered by... I don't know what that says. Oh, here, let me kind of bring it up into the camera so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm going to move and bring it closer. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere. There's stuff everywhere! Okay. Alright, so... I don't know what kind of computer it is, but it says powered by Seasonic, I guess? And it says thermal take on the front, which is pretty cool. And let's see. Transparency, international privacy, innovation, and fair use. Cool, seems cool. Oh, and it's got so many USB ports on the back, which is awesome. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. You own it, you pwn it. That's right, that's right. I like that. This thing is awesome. And it's so light. Like, you know, obviously it's definitely like 20 pounds for sure, but I like how light it is. It definitely feels lighter than my other computer. Oh, let me see. Okay, what is everybody saying in here? Alright, Clay says it's a giant rubber ducky. And then Dragonslayer says, pull the box back, you might hit the camera. And Sis comes in and she says, don't break it! And Clay says, plug the box. And Bo Falcon says, it's stuck in the box. Smeeboo says, show it. I was trying my best to show it. There it is. I like the Calvin face, that's my favorite. Oh, man. Most people call a portal computer a laptop. Okay. And I did a lot of decorating. I can definitely see that you had a great time decorating this, Sis. You definitely went to town on it. And Smeeboo says, we put every sticker we could find on it. Very nice. I did see this, which I thought was really cool. It says, I know Lettuce will love this. Lettuce. This goes out to you, dude, because I love them. My sister... If it wasn't for my sister, I would have never listened to the band. This is it's a Smashing Pumpkins sticker right there. You guys can see it. The Smash... let me see if I can get it. There it is. Smashing Pumpkins sticker, which is super badass because I love the Smashing Pumpkins. There's a sticker that says Counterculture on here, which is kind of neat. And I'm trying to see if there's any other crazy stickers that I don't immediately... that I kind of recognize. I think that's about it. That's pretty cool. Dragonslayer says, that is awesome. I'm actually a little jealous. Well, you know, I'm really happy I managed to get this because my computer's been kind of definitely showing its age lately. And I just, you know, I needed something new and more capable of... I just now saw the sticker that's right above the Calvin sticker, and you know, it's probably fine to show it. I don't know if anybody will be able to clearly see it right away, but I only just noticed this. There you go. There you go, guys. How's that? Thanks, Sis. Thank you for putting this wonderful sticker on my computer. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yeah, but I really needed a new computer. I'm still planning on using this one for various different things, but it's definitely been starting to show its age, and some of the games that I want to play, my current computer can't handle it, so this hopefully will be able to run more of the games that I'm interested in trying to play now. Ricky Rabbit says, that's one sexy piece of tech, my man. Why, thank you. I'm really excited to start using it. I'm probably going to spend tonight setting it up, and I don't know if I'll be able to stream off of it right away. I might have to take some time to like move all my files over, get all the programs I need set up on it to run and all that. But I think it's going to be great. I really do. It might take a little bit of time to get it fully set up, but I am so excited to put this baby into action and get it running. See, Smootha says, found that one with the Wayback Machine. That's very cool. And some of those date back to my high school days. That's cool. I actually, so sis, I still have some of your old, like untouched, unused. But I kind of like them untouched and unused because I feel like someday I'll like use them as like retro stickers. I still have some of like the old 98 Rock stickers, which I don't think that station even exists anymore. But they're awesome like that. And Bo Falcon says, nice. Yeah, so this is awesome. This was my sister sending me a birthday gift. So, and she wanted to send it to me in the P.O. Box because it was more efficient. And my P.O. Box is fan mail. So I was like, you know what? I will open it on camera so that, you know, because it's technically a piece of fan mail. And that'll also give my sister a chance to see me open it because she likes that kind of stuff. So I was really happy to get my hands on this. Definitely a wonderful gift, and I super appreciate it, sis, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for sending this out to me. Love you, sis. Oh, man. This is amazing. I'm so happy. It looks cool. I like the whole cube thing it's got going on. This is amazing. Oh, jeez. I can't wait to boot it up tonight. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm going to put it off to the side, and I will enjoy it as I look at it. And another thing, too, is I have some, thanks to the most recent donations that I've gotten for the channel, from other members of the channel, I was able to also buy some new equipment for the channel as well, and which is amazing because I got this computer just in time, and I'll be having the new equipment come in. I got a new microphone set up and a little bit of a better sound system for me to work with, and those will be coming in probably later this week, and I'll be able to have this computer set up as the week goes on, and I'll have the new equipment, and we'll probably just have a new streaming setup, which I'm really excited about. Another thing, too, is that last night, me and Lettuce were working on a streaming project together that is still kind of like, we're still just kind of talking about it, kind of just trying to figure out what we're going to do. But it looks like we'll be having more, not only more games to play and more things to collab on, but also we might be working with different kinds of streaming software that might actually make the overall streaming setup a lot more user-friendly and a lot nicer for everybody to watch and enjoy. It'll be more of a convenient thing for a lot of other people. And another thing, too, is that I want to kind of work on a project where I'm going to be doing streams, but I'm going to be basically I'm looking into basically trying to use Discord for streaming. And not excluding YouTube, but what I'm thinking about doing is trying to utilize Discord more because it seems to be a lot more user-friendly. They have a lot of really nice options for their streaming, which I had no idea existed until last night, but it looks really nice, really smooth, really user-friendly. And I think that I'm going to be trying to stream simultaneously on Discord and YouTube at the same time. And I might even also do streams where I will do private streams on Discord that will then later be converted into video for YouTube. Now, these are just some ideas I have to kind of experiment with, try some different things. And you guys can always tell me what you think and how you like it and if it seems like a nicer setup or not. And we'll just kind of work with it and see where we go from there. Like I said, I'm trying to make more improvements to the channel. I want this to be a better experience for everybody. I want it to be a better experience for myself. I want it to be a better experience for you guys. And we're slowly getting there with like each little improvement that I can make. So, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here and helping me out and making this what it is, you know? Because, I mean, you know, it's sometimes it can be really rough starting a new channel and like not knowing what kind of content to make, you know, which way to go, you know, how to keep people entertained. And you guys are very good at letting me know what you guys think and you know, coming in and showing me what you enjoy and talking with me, and that really helps out a lot, and I really appreciate you guys. And I know there's not a ton of you, but you guys are very understanding and extremely helpful and very constructive, and I appreciate you guys following me on this path that I'm apparently walking. You know, like trying new things. So it's awesome having you guys here. Okay, so Dragon Slayer Gaming says, "Grats on the new machine. I'm sure you will get plenty of enjoyment out of it." Why, thank you, Dragon Slayer. And Smeebu says, "AMD 2700X with a GTX 1660. Also, check your email real quick." Okay, I'll check it out really fast. Give me just a hot freaking second here. And... oh my goodness! Very cool! Thank you so much, sis! I appreciate it. So my sister just also sent me a $100 gift card for Steam. Which is so very cool because me and Lettuce were talking about a big package of games specifically for doing new kinds of content for streaming. And so that is perfect. That'll allow me to get into those games without having to spend very much money at all. And I'll be able to make plenty more content for you guys, trying new things and experimenting. We're going to have a great time on this channel. We're going to have such a good time on this channel trying out all sorts of new and fun things. Lettuce says, "Have you seen Dad Ass? This is why we follow you, Holmes." Oh, thanks, Lettuce. I appreciate it, dude. Lettuce, you have been such a great help to this channel. Like, for example, last night, like I said, me and Lettuce were hanging out. We were on chat together, and we were basically spitballing content ideas and testing out some streaming things, and he's really good at figuring that stuff out, and I was really happy that he was able to share the information with me and kind of teach me some things. So Lettuce has been a very awesome, helpful member to this channel, and I appreciate everything he does as well. Dragon Slayer Gaming says, "I, for one, appreciate your honesty and willingness to share and help others through your channel." Well, thank you, Dragon Slayer. I appreciate you too, buddy. And Smeebu says, "You're welcome!" And Bo Falcon says, "Amazing!" And Smeebu says, "To celebrate 100 subscribers." Well, thank you so much. I'm really happy that I got to meet that mileage mark. And, you know, here's to 100 more, and maybe even 500 more. And, you know, like I said, we're working our way up, and things are just... the growth on this channel has actually surprised me. Like, I know that it's not like I'm an instantaneous success, but I don't feel like I need to be an instantaneous success or anything like that. Like, I don't need to suddenly have like 1,000 subscribers in like a short amount of time. I really like the small community we've built here so far. And you guys are just really cool and understanding and very helpful towards, you know, helping me out build this channel and growing this channel further. And I'm sure that as it goes on, like, this channel will grow bigger. You know, we'll constantly work on it. And I'm definitely looking forward to that, but also I'm enjoying the journey of what it is right now, too. Which is, the current journey is we're just hanging out and having a good time, you know? And I'm really appreciative of that, and I really couldn't ask for more. Like, it's just that simple. Like, I mean, I could, like... I just like the overall progress that has happened so far, and I really enjoy all the people who come in here and hang out. And, like, you know, you guys are smart people, too. Like, here we are, like, we're designing cards. Like, you guys, like, you guys are smart people who have good taste in games and, you know, are interesting to talk to and you know, add to my own ideas as well. And that's really special to me. Like, it's legitimately kind of this, like, special experience that I'm having, and I'm really enjoying every bit of it. Um, let's see. Lettuce says, I promise not to say the fuck word too. It's okay, Lettuce. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. You do you, brother. It's all good. Lettuce says, missed the package while Xavier called. I got a computer, buddy. I don't know if you saw it, but I got a computer. Here it is. My sister got me a computer. And it's a gaming and streaming machine. So, like, this will be, like, my new computer specifically for gaming and streaming. I'll obviously set it up for all sorts of things, but the main purpose, this is basically, like, this is my channel box. You know what I mean? Like, this is what the Habenero Channel is going to transform into, you know? This is what it's all about right here. This is the future of the channel that I'm holding in my lap right now, and I'm very excited about it. Dragonslayer Gaming says, Hobbs, lift up your package so Lettuce can see. Here it is, big boy! And check it out, what I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about it. My sister... Oh, what did I knock over? Nothing! Alright, I knocked over nothing. So my sister put a bunch of stickers on it, Lettuce, and there's a Smashing Pumpkin sticker right here. Let me make sure that that's clearly in the camera. Yeah! Here, there it is. See the Smashing Pumpkin sticker, buddy? Yeah, my sister has really good... So, Lettuce, you told me one time I have really good taste in music. My taste in music is because my sister taught me everything I know about music. So, my sister is the major influence towards why I listen to all the music that I listen to. Lettuce says, I totally want to see it. Okay, well, I lifted it up. And Lettuce says, design... Lettuce, you dirty naughty boy. And Lettuce says, cute, 2700 is a good processor for it. Smeeboo says, be gentle. And Lettuce says, and a 1600 Ti gives you NVEC for OBS, which is good. I like the sound of that. That's my main streaming setup, so I appreciate that. Do you still have all my band shirts? Yeah, I do. Are you kidding me? I'm actually wearing one of my band t-shirts. Remember, sis, remember when I was living back in California and you bought me and my best friend at the time tickets to go see the Deftones? I'm actually wearing my Deftones t-shirt. See? It's got the owl. It says Deftones. This was a t-shirt I picked up at the concert that you sent me and my friend to. So, and I still have all the old school, like, Korn shirts, and I have the really old Deftones shirt that you gave me, and I have all of them. I have all of them that I will admit, though, I don't frequently wear the Carnival of Carnage shirt you gave me, so for pretty obvious reasons. So I think you can probably understand that, why I don't wear the Carnival of Carnage t-shirt. If Stay and Play was here, she would love that. That would crack her up, because Stay and Play loves Carnival of Carnage and stuff like that. Lettuce says, and thanks for making Hobbs not crafts. Alright, alright. Clayton says, you stole your sister's clothes? Yeah, I did. I used to wear my sister's clothes all the time when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys know this, but when I was a baby, I was a really cute girl. So, yeah, what's up? My sister knows what I'm referencing. This was me when I was a little girl. But anyways, yeah, I wear my sister's clothes. What you gonna do? Ooh. Somebody's at the door. Guys. I think my package got here. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a minute. This is getting a little wild. I think I might have one of my packages have shown up. Let me see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, my package has showed up. This is just a mail day. This is just a mail day. Oh my goodness. Alright. Check out this bad boy. Hell yeah! Whoop. I think this might be my my new sound system. I'm not sure though. Whoop. Okay, I gotta be careful with that. is Super Mail Day, I guess. And that's how we're doing it. I kind of want to put this down here. Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to continue cards, but now I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me see. I'm the prettiest of princesses. Lettuce says, I'm the oldest in my family. Hey, Cobalt Steel, good to see you, dude. Ooh, I just banged my head into this new box. Okay. Plump the Bun, says Clayton. Smeeboo says, getting swatted, it's Christmas. And Lettuce says, ordered a pizza for Hobbs. Did you, buddy? Because I'd be down for pizza. I actually had really good Mexican food a little bit before this. Cobalt Steel says, I was a really cute girl. That's something to hear when I join the stream. There you go. I was an adorable little girl, guys. Yeah. There you go. Now you know. Once upon a time, it happened. And Lettuce says, who is he kidding? He still is a cute girl. That's right. I'm kawaii. I'm kawaii. Bofalga says, I wore my sister's clothes. Oh, wait, I don't have a sister. Who the shit's clothes was I wearing? And Smeeva says, this is a no judgment zone. All right. Well, I don't know if I want to open this. Well, because like this is something that I bought for the channel with my own money that was donated to me. And I'm pretty sure it's the sound system. It's like a sound bar. And I kind of needed something better for my computer setup because I've been using... Let me show you guys what I've been using for a like a speaker to do all the stuff that I'm doing. I got this teeny tiny... Look at this. Look at this little thing. See this little thing and this teeny tiny itty bitty little portable speaker that I have here? That's my sound system. This is the sound system I do for, like, creating content and, like, listening to things and doing everything. It's the only sound system I've had in my house. So, like, I needed this nicer sound system for all sorts of different things. So, I'm finally glad that I got it in here. And it looks like the microphone didn't show up yet, but that's okay. That'll probably show up in, like, maybe a few more days or something. So I have, like, a whole setup going on where I'm trying to build a, like... I mean, I don't have a room dedicated to it, but I'm kind of trying to build a whole streaming setup where I have, like, the proper microphone, a decent sound system, a good streaming computer, all the software I need, just all sorts of things like that. So it's definitely... You need a headset, Sesame Boo. I actually do have a headset that's all right. So the thing is I have a pair of Audio-Technicas, which my dad bought me quite some time ago, and I've been using just for fun, you know? But I was really curious, and I was thinking about buying new headphones, so what I did was I looked up the ones that I use currently, and I found out that I was surprised to find that the headphones that I use currently, which are still in decent condition, still sound great, can work with my computer, they are a $150 pair of studio quality headphones, which Dad bought them for me years ago as a birthday present, and I had no idea that they were these super nice, high quality studio headphones. I had to like look them up out of curiosity to find that out. And when I realized, I was like, okay, well, they're a few years old, but they still work great, they still sound great, and they're high quality for studio work. So I was like, well, I'll just use these when I start doing more of my streaming, and when I get my nicer mic in, like when I get my nice microphone, I will just combo my microphone with my really nice headphones that I already currently have. Yeah, it was really nice. Dad bought those for me years ago, and like, I knew they were nice, like when he bought them for me, but I had no idea that they were these super high quality headphones. I think I remember him mentioning that to me before, but I never bothered to actually research them, and I only just recently did it specifically to figure out whether or not they were the right quality, specifically for streaming. So now that I know that, though, I don't think I'll need to buy new headphones, because I was like, well, if I want to buy new headphones that are on the level of quality of the ones that I already have over here, then I would be spending about $150 to do that, which I could do. But I was like, why bother when the ones I have are perfectly fine? There's like nothing wrong with them at all. Boy Lettuce says, I just rock a Logitech G35 headset. Well, that seems pretty decent. Dragon's Lair Gaming says, looking at these computer prices is making me start to feel depressed. Dragon's Lair, dude, work your way up. Like, look at here. Let me show you something. See this crappy? I think you can only barely see it here. So what I have here is like this crappy microphone. It's not that great. This I have this $20 microphone. I think it might have been like $15. And I bought like a Microsoft camera that was like a potato, and it was terrible. And I mean, if you go back to my first few streams, it was the camera I was using. So I bought a $20 camera and like a $15 microphone, and just started with I started with really cheap equipment. And the thing is that I did that because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to enjoy what I was doing. I wasn't sure if it was going to be this thing that I wanted to constantly do. It was like I was testing the water, and when I first started doing it, it was because a bunch of friends on YouTube encouraged me to try out streaming and making content. And I was like, you know what? Okay, I think I'll try it. I think that's something I want to do. And so I bought some really cheap equipment and then just jumped right into it. And after doing it a few times, I realized, like, oh, this is a really good time. Like, I think I want to upgrade just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? And so I then spent, I think I spent, $60 on a new camera. And, which is the camera you guys are looking at right now. This is my $60 camera, which is actually a really well-priced camera with really good quality. So I would recommend this to anybody. It's a Logitech, I think it's like C920 camera, and it does a great job. It's very clear. It streams really nicely. I don't have any problems with it. It's great. But the point is that I'm trying to make is that when I first started out streaming, I kind of started with really low quality equipment, and then as I realized that I liked it more and more, I started investing more money into it to get a better experience. So, it was basically that I was treating it as, it's like a hobby, you know? And the thing is that, when you first start a hobby, you kind of, a lot of the time, most people, when they start into a hobby, they go small. They want to put their toe in the water, you know, and test it out and see what it feels like. So you want to start slow and not spending a ton of money. And then as you get more into it and you realize this is a hobby I really want to spend my time on, I'm having such a great time, I'm really enjoying it, you slowly spend more money as you go based on your level of comfort in what you're doing. So that's what I would suggest for you, Dragon's Lair, is just kind of go slow and find your comfort level with it, you know? Don't go 100% in without knowing if it's really what you want to do. Don't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on equipment that you might not use next week, you know? So, but if you spend $20 on a camera and then $15 on a microphone, and then you realize, you know, this isn't actually for me, then at least you could say to yourself, well, at least I spent only $20 instead of $150, you know? So I know you most people get really excited and want to go all in, but I think that the better way is to kind of just ease your way into it, and that'll make you feel a lot more comfortable getting used to it and seeing how you feel about it and seeing how other people feel about it when you're doing it, you know? Let's see, The Legend! What's up, Legend? I just now noticed you're in here. How you doing, buddy? He says, Realtek audio devices are good. I have a pair of Realtek headphones that costed $60 and they produce an amazing sound quality. That sounds pretty nice. I might check that out. I think I've heard of Realtek being pretty good quality stuff. I just haven't really experimented with it or tried it out. Smeeboo says, yeah, computers can get pretty pricey. Lettuce says, hey, Dragonslayer, what are you looking at? Yeah, ask Dragonslayer, ask Lettuce for some help on, picking out computers and stuff like that. He actually was telling me that he helped Pink Peacock, who's another fan of the channel, and he's also a very nice guy. He was helping Pink Peacock build a computer specifically for his channel, and Pink Peacock was able to tell Lettuce a price range that he wanted, and Lettuce was able to help him sort out what he needed for his channel based on the price range that he wanted to do. So I would talk to Lettuce about it. He might be able to help you out. Cobalt Steel says, ooh, you're back to 100 subs. If I am, that's very cool. It must have happened during the stream because earlier today it was 98. But if I'm back at 100, that is totally ballin'. I'm cool with it. And Smeeboo says, it's a party! Wrath of Woods says, 100 confirmed. Funding secured for Smeeboo. Dragonslayer Gaming says to Lettuce, I'm looking at needing a new system, hoping that I can get away with something around $800. I'd be a poor boy. I think you can get away with that. $800 is a pretty good range. Lettuce says, if you are not buying a capture card, I can get you at that price range. There you go. Sounds like you guys got a little bit of a plan going down, which I think is a pretty good idea. And Smeeboo says, that's a doable price range. I say you guys go for it. Dragonslayer Gaming says, I don't think I need a capture card. That's only for things not done on the computer, correct? That is correct. A capture card is for older gaming systems and stuff like that. Dragonslayer says, hey, CS and Legend, saying hi to Cobalt Steel and Legend. And Cobalt Steel says, I've seen gaming rigs over 6K. Yeah, but we're trying not to be crazy people here. Oh man, 6,000 is a spooky number for computers. Lettuce is confirming, and Clayton says, it says 100. Well, yay, celebration! I guess it's kind of funny that we managed to get back up to 100 subs, and we're doing the whole card project again. Smeeboo says, today 100, and tomorrow a number that I can't immediately tell. It looks like it could be a lot. I'm okay with that. You know what, Smeeboo? If you can make that possible, that'd be amazing. I'm totally cool with that. I'm going to kind of man, this is so cool. I'm really happy, and I got all these packages, and some of them I wasn't even expecting this bad boy to come in today. I'm pretty sure it's the sound system. So based on the length of it, I'm pretty sure this is the sound system. It's a sound bar. So I'm pretty excited to sync it up to my computer and up to my smart TV and sync it up to all the crazy things I have, because it seems like it'll sync up to just about anything, anything I have in here, my computers and my TVs. So I'm really excited about that. And Smeeboo says, you make it possible. Why, thank you, Smeeboo. I appreciate it. You're very awesome. I love you, sis. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to open the soundbar. But I'll probably do that off camera, because it's not the most amazing thing. It's just basically I can tell you guys what it is. I have the order somewhere over here, I guess. I don't know. Let's get back to the content of the stream. Well, I mean, I guess this is kind of the content. It is a mail stream, but oh yeah, I'm sorry, Lettuce. I forgot to tell you. When I say soundbar, I actually mean I actually mean 10-foot butt plug. That's what it really means. So soundbar is code language for 10-foot butt plug. So now you know. Now you know what's going on. I thought you knew. I thought you already knew that, because I mean everybody on the channel knows that when you say soundbar, you mean 10-foot butt plug. So very clearly that's what I meant. Obviously, duh. Okay. Smeeboo is saying, I think she's trying to figure that one out. Everybody's giving me weird looks here. Cobalt Steel says, I haven't been able to talk to my friend about the raid. He went live when you wasn't live that day. It might be a while because he's a truck driver. Well, I wish him luck, dude. I hope that works out for him. Clayton's giving me the shocked face, which makes total sense. Let me kind of, I'm going to minimize my window here so we can get back into the fun stuff here. Just kind of, there I go. I'm shrinking! Ah! Okay, there we go. And then I'll go ahead and bring back my pretty little pepper. There it is. There we go. And now we're back into it, guys. Let's go ahead and jump back into this. Smeeboo says, hence not opening it on YouTube. Don't want to collate that TOS. Yeah, no, that's why there's a reason why I don't want to open my sound bar on the channel, because I don't want to scare away all my potential, like, I don't want to scare away my next 100 subscribers, you know? They might not, I know you guys can understand my sound bar, but I don't know if the future 100 subscribers I'm going to get would understand that immediately. So you gotta kind of ease them into it, and by easing them into it, I'm going to have to do that by just not showing the sound bar on the channel. Getting Habs to say butt plug 7 times is amazing. You're very welcome, Lettuce. I know you personally enjoy that. Alright, so we're gonna get back into this. There was a card, getting back into the magic stuff here. There's a very particular card I want to show off because we're getting close to my 2-hour mark, which means we're going to have to end it. But there is a blue card that I have designed in here that I adore. I adore it. It's oh, okay. Good night, speaker. I'll see you later. My speaker turned itself off. Which is fine, I guess. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. But anyways, there's a card in here that I adore because it's a card that I have kind of like tweaked many. It's probably one of the most tweaked cards in the entire set. I have spent more time tweaking this card than any other card that I can recall. Let me see where I put it in here. It's in here somewhere. Somewhere in here. There it is. Okay. So, this is basically this is my favorite blue card that I've built in this set. And I spent a lot of time rebuilding it multiple different times. So, I definitely want to hear what you guys think about this. Oh, it looks like my sister is leaving. See you later, sis. Thank you so much for coming out here, and thank you for sending the amazing package, which I am going to utilize like crazy to make this channel a better place. And this channel has you to thank for making this channel a better place in this particular way. So thank you so much. I love you, sis. Mwah! Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Okay, Lettuce is saying bye to my sis. Clayton says, soundbars and butt plugs, they will come a-running. You better believe it, brother. Get your brother to play Jackbox with you. Well, that could be a future prospect. Okay, so let me kind of talk about this card. I love this card. I've worked on it and rebuilt it many, many times. And I'm never sure of when it is too powerful or when it is not powerful enough. So this card is called Heartland Naiads. It's a double blue creature nymph, 1/4, so she's got that big fat booty. And she has flash, so she moves at instant speed. And it says, when Heartland Naiads enters the battlefield, you may look at the top 3 cards of target player's library. You may choose one card and put that card on bottom of its owner's library, then put the rest of the cards back on top of their library in any order. Then that player draws a card. So, let me talk about how this card came to be in the way that it is. So, This card is basically my love letter to what's it called? Vendilion Click. So this card is my personal love letter to Vendilion Click. So Vendilion Click is a really, really powerful legendary creature card that basically allows you to... I can't even remember right off the top of my head of what it does. It's a very powerful card. It's stupid powerful. Let me look it up just really quick. Oop. Okay, so Vendilion Click is a 3-mana legendary 3/1 flyer with flash. And it says, when Vendilion Click enters the battlefield, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, put it on the bottom of their library, and then draws a card. So Vendilion Click is kind of this, like, toolbox of... it's like a toolbox of, like, card advantage. And it gives card advantage in multiple different ways, which is really cool. Because you can use Vendilion Click to either put your opponent behind, or you can use Vendilion Click to put you ahead. So it can help you... So Vendilion Click can help you filter cards that you don't want. And Vendilion Click can also force your opponent to lose a threat against you, and then force them to replace it with a draw that might not be as good. So Heartland Naiads was supposed to be basically like a love letter to the Vendilion Click. And I was basically trying to repurpose the overall tempo gain and card advantage gain that Vendilion Click has, but put it in a way that is more interesting and manipulable. So basically the whole point is that you can either use Heartland Naiads to target your opponent or yourself. And the whole point is that it can basically, when it comes out, it'll filter through 3 cards of either yours or your opponent's, which means you get to see what they are, but your opponent doesn't. And then you get to choose one of the 3 cards to go to the bottom of the library, which is the form of removal that it applies. And then on top of that, you also get to slow down your opponent's tempo by choosing one of the 2 cards that you're leaving on the top of the library to be a worse draw for your opponent, and then you have to force them to draw that card. So, I mean, it's basically like, you're basically able to look at 3 cards off their deck, choose which one is the most threatening, and put it on the bottom so it's no longer a threat, and then you get to choose how their next turn plays out. You get to force them to draw a card that might not be as useful, and then you get to force them to draw a card the next turn that might also not be as useful to them. That's how it plays against your opponent. And then playing it on your side is basically all of those disadvantages turned into advantages. So, like, you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You get to figure out which one is the worst that you don't want and put it on the bottom of the library. And then you get to choose the 2 that look the most useful to you and put one to draw immediately and the other one to draw the next turn to gain you the play on the next turn. That's what this card is all about. It's literally supposed to be a Vendilion Click 2.0 with a little bit more mind games added to it. Okay, so let me read... what everybody's saying. So, Wrath of Wood says, it has surprise! And your boy Lettuce says, so this is an asshole ponder. I like that, asshole ponder. Wrath of Wood says, this is such a blue removal thing. I like it. Cobalt Steel says, hey, I'm a go. Maybe play Oblivion or Fallout New Vegas. Take care all. Thank you so much, Cobalt Steel, for coming in and hanging out. I promise I'll be coming back to Oblivion very soon. I just wanted to change it up. And I also wanted to do this special because it was easier for me to do the mail time on the stream. So I'll be doing these Magic streams every once in a while, the R&D, depending on what kind of circumstance I'm in. But I will be going back to Oblivion probably tomorrow. So thank you so much for being here, buddy. Lettuce says it's basically Vendilion Click, except it's a preordained. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. Wrathwood says, peace out to Cobalt Steel. Dragon's Lair Gaming says, seems a little too powerful of a card at only double blue. That is something that I struggled with a lot. So get this. In one of the original iterations of this card, it was 1 blue and 1. Right? And then I tried bringing it to 3, 1 blue and 2. And then at 1 blue and 2, it didn't feel right. Like I wasn't sure if it felt right. And then so I figured I could replace the 2 and bring it down to a double blue in order to make it more strict in mana cost. So I'm still not sure if it's too powerful for the cost. Your boy Lettuce says, I like it at a 0-5 more than I like it as a 1-4. That's really interesting. Lettuce says, no, this is not that powerful at all. Your boy Lettuce says, it's preordained that you can do to them. If you make it double blue and 1, you can make it flying. Well, this creature is not supposed... So there are some flavor things tied into the card, too. So let me kind of talk about the flavor. So first of all, there's no flying. The reason why is because this is a Naiad. And a Naiad is a water spirit, or a water sprite. And so this is actually... So the artwork that you're looking at is actual artwork presented as Naiads of the lake. So, well, actually it's not a lake. I think it's like a pond or a swamp or something. But the artwork is intended to be Naiads, which are like very beautiful, like nymphs, water nymphs, basically. And so they can't have flying. They're not supposed to fly. And the other thing is, too, is that you'll notice that it's a 1-4. The 1-4 is because if you look at the artwork, there are 4 Naiads in the artwork. So the implication for the 4 toughness is because there are 4 bodies. However, the 1 power is because there is only 1 focal nymph. So the 4 nymphs work together as like a single body, but only one of the nymphs is actually able to deal any form of damage, and the form of damage that they operate on is on the power level of a normal human being, so that's a 1 power. So the power and toughness is, and also the lack of flying, is related to the flavor of the card. So like a 0-5 wouldn't quite work because there aren't 5 characters for the for what it is from a flavor perspective. And the 1 power is simply because there's only 1 of them that actually does a form of damage. Bo Falcon says they're in water and then asks about flying. Yeah, that's true. Your boy Lettuce says, give it Island Home. Yuck. Lettuce, I'm not going to do that. There's no way. No way I'm going to do Island Home. Bo Falcon says, you're going the wrong way, Lettuce. Island Home sucks. Yeah. Lettuce says, I'm aware. That was an obvious troll. Well, there you go. Lettuce says, humans attack at 2 now. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. I kind of look at it as 2 power for a human being is like a warrior or a soldier. And like 1 power, like a regular standard human being, like a peasant, or like just like a random villager or a random person. Like think of like the human token for the Beauty and the Beast card in Eldraine. Like the human token for the Beauty and the Beast card is just a standard like beautiful woman who is not like particularly a combat-oriented character. So she's just simply a 1-1. Like she has a 1 body and a 1 ability to defend herself. So that's kind of like the level in which I'm thinking at for that particular... I've always looked at humans as 1-1s. Like standard humans that are not combat-oriented are 1-1s. Bo Falcon says, it did make me laugh, though. Yeah, the Island Home. Island Home is best flavor. Ugh, yuck. Bo Falcon says, horsemanship is the way to go. Definitely. You can clearly tell on the art that these ladies are all mounted on horses. So they all need to have horsemanship. Bo Falcon says, obviously not for this card, but for a nice red soldier. There you go. Zero Casted Hearts Desire as you mention it on MTGA. Okay. Says Sam Dunn. Lettuce says, but a Naiad get you by lulling you into complacency. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I just liked how this worked. I thought that the overall power level and the flavor of it really comes together really well. And the artwork was like, I definitely designed the card before I picked the artwork. And then after I picked the artwork, I started changing the card to be more appropriate with the artwork. So, like, for example, the main ability of, like, entering the battlefield and doing all of the library shenanigans was what I built the card off of. And then I added the art, and then added the name and the creature type, and then the power and toughness, which kind of suited the artwork and stuff like that. So, but I really like this card a lot, and I get the impression from you guys, it seems like you're a little wavery on it, on whether it's unbalanced or not, but it seems like most of you think it's pretty solid. This is one that I tweaked a lot. I spent a lot of time on this very specific card. I like it a lot. My favorite thing about it is it's the library manipulation aspect of it, and the way that you can use it on yourself or your opponent. And you can use it as a consequence to your opponent or a gain for you, depending on how you utilize it. I also liked it at the double blue cost because it's in that nice sweet spot for counterspells. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could either have a double blue for a counterspell, or if things don't, like, if they don't cast a spell that's worth countering, then you can cast the Heartland Naiads on the opponent's turn to, like, manipulate the library and kind of screw them over a little bit. So I really like that, and I think it's pretty solid. I don't really know if let's see. I don't know if it needs to change too much. Lettuce says it's fine as is. Really, it's good. I like it. Says Bo Falcon. If it was look at 2, it wouldn't be playable. Yeah, it had to be 3. It definitely had to be the top 3. Because there's some reason there, like, it's more than just because the thing is the 3 is so important because you need to be able to A, remove something, B, force them to draw, and then C, force them to on their turn draw something that they don't want. So, like, those 3 aspects can only be manipulated through 3 cards. So 3 was that perfect sweet spot. It's, like, not too powerful. It's not too weak. I like it a lot. I like this one a lot. It's probably, this is my favorite blue card. This is my favorite blue card out of all the cards I've built. Dragon Slayer says, I like the card itself, and Lettuce says, card passes on most levels, and Dragon Slayer says, I distracted myself looking at other stuff. Well, that's okay. Well, you know what, guys? I wasn't quite paying attention to the time because I got so focused on this card in particular because it's my baby, my blue baby. But I do have to end the stream. I had a great time doing this with you guys. It was really cool designing Magic cards again. I loved being able to open mail and hang out with you guys. That was so fun. And this was just an all-around good time, so I'm really glad you guys all got to be out here and hang out with me. But I do have to wrap up this stream, and I'm excited to keep streaming with the new computer and all the new equipment and all the support you guys are giving me. This feels like something I just want to keep doing, and you guys make me feel that way about it, and I really appreciate that, and I really enjoy that, and I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate all the encouragement and all the help I get from you guys on continuing this channel in the direction it's going. So thank you all so much for doing that for me, and thank you all so much for being here in this stream to do that with me. So I'm going to say my standard things, which is, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we just hit 100 subscribers apparently again, and we're just going to keep on trying to grow it. So if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you guys can know when I'm going to go live. And on top of that, go ahead and hit the like button if you had a good time like I did, because I always have a good time when I'm here, and I hope you guys do too. And in the description below, I have some cool things like a PayPal for donations. I now have a Patreon set up so that if anybody wants to do that instead of PayPal for helping me out, that's totally fine. But nobody has to donate, but it is greatly appreciated. I also have a DeviantArt page where I post all of my artwork when I can. And I also have a P.O. box for fan mail, so if anybody wants to send me fan mail, like my sister did, or like Bo Falcon sent me fan mail, I've gotten fan mail from Wrath of Wood. Like, everybody likes to every once in a while send me fan mail, and I always appreciate it, so if you want to do that, that's fine too. Um, and other than all that stuff, I'm just going to say what I love saying to you guys, which is follow your dreams, guys, okay? I will see you guys in the next stream. We'll be going back to Oblivion. Bye, guys! Goodbye! Goodbye, guys. You guys are amazing. I love every single one of you. Goodbye!